Hi there everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Allie Tarot 108. Thank you so much for giving me your time today. And today we are asking the question to Spirit in the world. What is the future of the US President Donald J. Trump? And I feel like a big element of it is we're also asking, what is the future of the world because of Donald J. Trump? So just using my Messages of Life Oracle Guidance cards, I want to pick out a few cards here to see what the whole overall energy of how Trump is going to change the world is coming up. This is really good, the question we're asking today. It's not necessarily about the future of Trump himself, but about how Trump is going to change the world. Of course, the US, but if you're the US president, it's going to impact the world, of course. So here we have the card Awareness. I open my consciousness to my true self. I understand that I am here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. Today, I release illusion and the limitations of the material world in order to elevate my being toward the eternal light. I grow stronger and stronger as I explore the wonderful being that I am. Awareness. Very interesting illustration here. Kind of reminds me of like the whole act of, pregnancy happening. These beams of light, like essentially swimming toward this new being and this new, I feel like it's a new thing that's being birthed, really. Like there's this new era and this new thing, this new energy among all people, which is coming up and coming to light and being birthed. It's very interesting. I want to take maybe one or two more of these Messages of Life affirmations cards. So growing, wow, it's really on par with awareness, isn't it? So today I understand that I am here to learn, to discover, and grow. When I nourish myself with my inner light, my inner divinity grows. When I study the messages that life brings me, I am improved in the eyes of God. When I strike a balance between the material and spiritual worlds, I am freed of inner conflict. In these ways, I grow my own soul. Wow, and there's this energy again of holding this ball of light. Both of these cards, it's like this new birth, this new energy, this new being, this new, it seems like way of being coming into existence. It's very strong, I feel. Let's take one more of these. It's really, everything is adding up, coming on par. So what is the future of the world because of Trump's presidency? Openness. Wow, another ball of light being held up to the sky like this. Another angelic being above. So I know that when one door closes, another opens. Today I trust the universe, I trust myself, and I trust life. No matter what has gone before, I have faith that something better is on its way. My willingness to release the past prepares me to accept many new opportunities God opens before me. Interesting. So what's coming up here from these cards already is this whole energy about a new transformation happening, and about things being built and growing. And I feel for the general populace of the US and of the world, really, like this presidency with Trump, it's really not a coincidence, I feel. I feel like this is kind of meant to be. I don't really want to use the words divinely arranged, but it seems that what is being said here in the cards is that these things with Trump, his whole presidency, all of the emotions that he evokes within the general population, within the world, it's creating a new reality and a new world. As we know, back in the 60s and 70s, the hippie generation would say that their time was the awakening of the age of Aquarius. It was a time when there were big changes happening in the US and in the world. There were great disruptions among people. And I can see here that it's a similar kind of energy. Now, whether or not it's like, you know, this whole energy of the new golden age, the age of Aquarius, I feel it's not necessarily so, but it's a genuine big change, a big shift of the world. And I feel like, you know, although in the US especially, there's been a lot of division between people because of Trump, I get this energy like between the left and the right and other people that their ideologies are going to stop dividing them, that there's going to be more openness between people because of the Trump presidency in general. Yeah, so let's look at our tarot cards. What is the future of the world because of Trump coming into play? Now, 2 cards just came out here. Okay, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, it's really interesting. What I'm already seeing here, it's 10 of Wands in reverse, is like there are a lot of unpopular decisions. I mean, we already know it, that there are a lot of unpopular decisions that Trump and his whole cabinet are making. You know, a lot of things with a lot of actions taking place, especially about America, especially about their homeland, which seem crazy or are unpopular or seem like unthinkable, but these decisions are happening and they're creating eruptions. You know, we've got a volcanic eruption here. It's like they're creating rifts and people are just, you know, getting an uproar. I feel that these decisions are going to keep happening. There's going to be a lot of them. People don't like it. They don't understand it completely. Like, why do you have to do these decisions which seem unthinkable, you know? And then with this 10 of Pentacles here, there is this, again, this big energy about home and ancestors and ancestry and about turning back time. Now, people feel afraid. If you know about The Handmaid's Tale, many people feel afraid, like, whoa, Trump is taking us back in time to some kind of age, or, you know, where, like, the crucible where witches were persecuted and women were expected to be subservient and all these other kind of things. And I do get that energy here in this 10 of Pentacles, that the world, it may not necessarily be turning into the Handmaid or anything like that, but I do really feel from this 10 of Pentacles that there's this energy of looking back to ancestry, ancestral ties. And I get this energy also about people caring more, starting to care more about family and the family unit, and honoring, you know, where they've come from and the history. Especially I get this energy coming up for like USA, like the people that they come from, and with that I feel there's this element of wanting to build generational wealth. I get that energy of people shifting toward that. People, because of this whole Trump presidency, I feel like people are going to be more close together with their family. And it makes sense, because if there is so much, you know, shaky ground under you and you don't know who to trust, then it would make sense to stick closer to, you know, your family and the people that you know that you can trust and that you can rely on. So I feel also for the US that there's this big energy of money coming in, and we know Trump is all about the money. So for this ancestral land, now we know that this is not exactly, you know, the US is not exactly ancestral land of the Europeans, of people who have come to settle there. Of course, that's the land of the indigenous people, but of this land that Trump was born on, I feel the wealth is growing. The Trump is growing the wealth and going to grow the wealth for the US. Yeah, definitely. Ace of Pentacles. So this growing stage, I feel now, is just beginning for the US. And there's this really big energy coming, and I feel the US is going to see itself coming into another superpower age where things are coming up, things are building. And I get energy from this card. Wow, it's coming up really strongly, like a psychic vision. It's like, I feel Trump being very good somehow at engaging people in creating wealth for the country, for the US. So I think it's going to be shown soon. Like, you're going to see it in the next few months. Of course, Trump still has like 4 years to go in office, but I strongly believe and feel and see, and wow, it's just like so bright for me here in this card. It's like Trump is somehow going to make incentives or engage the population of the US into working and building wealth for the country as a whole. I feel that. It's really strong coming up. Wow, in this card. Yeah, the same thing. Trump, he's all about the money. That's what I feel. He's all about the money. He's growing it. He's growing it for the land he's in, but also for himself. From this card, I get this energy of, you know, the knight wanting a medal for his good work, wanting notoriety for the things that he's done or going to do. I get this energy like, now I would say I worry from this card, the energy is coming up, this energy about conquest of foreign lands. It's worrisome. I mean, as a person who follows the news and who has ties to Canada, I feel concerned about that for sure. But with this tower being seen here on Knight of Pentacles card, I get this big energy of like looking toward foreign lands for conquest. And I mean, we see that Trump is already doing that. He's already trying to exploit, I mean, okay, my beliefs are showing, but he's already put these tariffs on Canada and Mexico, with the statements that they owe us and they're winning in our trade deals and we're not winning. We have to make deals for ourselves. So there's that big energy of, I feel here very strongly with this Knight of Pentacles, like exploiting foreign lands or using foreign lands somehow for the growth of wealth and taking wealth from there. So, oh yeah, he has big plans, this Mr. Trump. 5 of Wands reverse. I feel strongly that some of his actions and plans are going to backfire. The things that he's acting on, they're going to cause uproar and outrage. And now we know that some of his actions already have, right? We know that. But I feel like there's going to be a lot more of that. And there's going to be a lot more of people wanting to try to stop him and stop what he's doing. So in that sense, I feel that many people will become very united in that against him, taking actions, trying to act against him or to guard themselves from the actions that he's taking against them. And we've already seen a bit of that actually with Trump, as I know. Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel that the wealth is going to grow. And I feel like once Americans see the wealth growing, really growing in their country, they're going to be much happier with him, I feel, with Trump. They're going to be more impressed with him. And actually, I get this energy from this card that other people, other rulers, other leaders of other countries, or other people, they're going to be impressed with him as well, because I get this big energy of like a romanticism, like, oh, Trump, we love you now, we like you now, you did something good for us. I get this energy, but I get also this energy like it can be bittersweet, like there are going to be people who are not so happy with him, you know, the way, like, you know, colonialists got rich, the British, the French, the Dutch, however, was from taking resources from other poor foreign lands and bringing it home and using it for their own population. So their own countries became better and better. But those other countries remained poor or stayed poor or were enslaved and other things. So there's kind of that energy coming up here from this Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Wow. Three of Swords. Definitely that energy. There are some people who are going to get very hurt. It could be foreign lands. It could be foreign lands. I do get that energy of it being foreign lands. Yes. As well as allies. People who loved America and who loved the USA. I feel like they can be very hurt. I get this energy about, I get this message about like relationships with the USA and with other allied countries. I get this energy like, you backstabbed us, you betrayed us. Why? How could you do that to me? How could you do that to us? I get that energy from foreign lands, as if America is a woman or a person, and these other foreign lands are like friends to that person, and that person just betrays them. So there's a big energy of betrayal coming up from the US to the world. And I feel like there's already been a bit of that. There's definitely already been a bit of that, but I feel like it's going to be seen even more. And I don't know why I'm getting the psychic message about Germany for some reason. I feel like we're going to see something manifesting very strongly coming up between Germany and the US. There may be some disagreement or big thing coming up. It's coming up very strongly about Germany for some reason. Five of Swords. Oh, it's even worse. Five of Swords. There's going to be a break. There's going to be a break between, I feel, it's Germany. I don't know why it's coming up. It's Germany. Something to do with Germany and the US. There can be a big conflict between them somehow. It's not going to be a war, but a big disagreement, I feel. And I know that there's already been talk from Trump and the European Union about potentially Trump wants to pull out of the European Union, potentially they want to get out of some of their worldwide contracts, NATO and all that. But I just get this message now about Germany for some reason. It's like a breakup with this other country, Germany. How is it? Nine of Cups. Let's check this next one. They came out together. Wow, Two of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, it's really interesting here how you see the steps pouring into the water of the Nine of Cups. Isn't it interesting? So this breakup somehow is going to affect wow. I feel like it's going to benefit the US. Wow, okay. I feel like it's going to benefit the US with this energy here in this Nine of Cups. I feel like she's the Lady America. She's going to be feeling great from this breakup, but I get this energy of it like we're gonna have to negotiate this breakup very well. Wow, okay, just remember that these readings are for entertainment purposes only, okay? I'm not a political analyst. I'm not a political pundit. I'm not a political pundit. I'm peaceful, happy observer, card reader on the internet. There's going to have to be a balancing act of resources and of finances, of, I feel, actually I get this energy about the whole world because of this breakup. Because of this breakup of the US with allies or with another country or with, you know, like that. It could be the energy of leaving, you know, some of these international contracts and stuff. But definitely I feel that there is going to be some financial hurting to balance, but I feel Lady America, US, she's going to be feeling happy, like we did the right thing. We're doing the right thing. We're almost there. You know, we feel great, complete in ourselves. We have to win. Yeah, there's definitely going to be, I mean, judgment speaks for itself. A lot of people who are against these things happening, against these big ruptures and breakups and shakeups that are about to come, I feel, because of Trump. And then that energy again comes up about people banding together and being more home resourced. You know, more, I feel this energy of, because of all these things shaking up, it's going to be people, not only in the US, but all around the world, who are trying to get back to basics. Like, we don't want to rely on, you know, we don't want to rely on other people to grow our food for us. We don't want to rely on, you know, big corporations to fund us, you know, or like to take care of us. We want to be able to live on our own. Like this whole kind of energy of getting back to the land and being more in touch with nature and taking care of yourself. Because it's like I feel there's so much uncertainty that it's forcing people to actually grow in that direction of the past, I feel. So, next. Definitely, that's what I was just saying. This energy of new ideas birthing among people, I feel. And people feeling more this strong energy. I want to have a family, take care of my family, protect my family, do things for ourselves, grow things for ourselves, and be self-sufficient. Be in nature also, and don't let the decisions of policymakers and lawmakers dictate our life. That's this energy I'm feeling from a lot of people. I feel it will be, yeah, from people not only in the US, but worldwide, I feel. This whole energy of like, I want to get out of the city, or I want to be self-sufficient like this. Yeah. There's wealth coming. What I'm getting from the Seven of Cups is that for people who know and understand what they have to do, what I'm saying here, you know, this whole energy of being self-sufficient, getting back to the land, taking care of me and my family, you know, like that whole energy is like, if those people who are able to adjust and able to cope with all of that uncertainty and all of these shakeups and changes, these people who are strong, who know the right things to do, what I'm talking about, they're going to be the ones who are very successful, I feel, in the future. They're going to be the ones who get off the ground, and there's going to be big success among people, you know, who are resilient, who can do the things that they need to do. And then I feel this energy also of these people who are strong and who know how to make things happen for themselves. I feel the energy of those people helping other people as well. And not only keeping wealth for themselves, but giving to others. So I do feel this big energy of, you can call it like a spiritual awakening, but it's like a giving awakening. It's like an awakening of people caring for each other, really. And charity as well. That's a big energy I'm feeling coming up. Because I get this energy, like psychically, that it's not only going to be like the strong survive. No, it's going to be like the strong give to the weak. And the strong take care of the weak and take care of others. Because I get this energy of no man left behind. No human left behind. Yeah. Very interesting. So I want to just take a few oracle cards now and ask about what is the future of the world because of this Trump presidency and this whole destiny of the world going on with you know, Trump being as really just a player as part of it. Let's see. So we have, you know, a lot of policymakers, people making decisions for the little man, and that's quite evident. It's a big time of change. The whole world, I feel, is waking up. It's kind of due to this presidency, but as I say many times, Trump and his people and all politicians and you know, famous personalities of the world, I feel like these people are just kind of like pawns in the hand of the divine, really, because I strongly believe or strongly feel that many things are greatly predestined. Things that are meant to be are simply meant to be. And, you know, quite evidently, Trump's presidency is meant to be. And the things that he's shaking up are meant to be. Yeah. I would say, if anybody out there is very... it's advice for you. Surrender. Yeah. These two together, protection, surrender. I would say if anybody out there is truly worried about about Trump and the things that he's doing, because I know people get up in arms, people feel very worried, very concerned. This may be why you're watching this video. I have to tell you that please don't worry, because I feel around all of us, there's divine protection. And please don't get up in arms. If you see something in the news, please don't freak out, don't panic, just surrender. Because just know that whatever happens and comes tomorrow, we have to be prepared for it. We have to know what to do, the proper things to do, how to take care of ourselves, you know? It's the time. It's the time to wake up and be strong. Be strong, you know? Be the strong person who can give to others. Let's take another card. Exactly what I'm saying. Understanding. Have to understand what you have to do in this time. If you're concerned about political situation, about the situation of your country, whatever country it may be, because of what's happening in the Oval Office, White House of the US, you just have to know that there's a deeper understanding we need to have. There's a spiritual understanding we need to have. And I do get the message right now about like-minded people grouping together and finding their atmosphere together among, you know, people, like-minded people. They have to band together. This is a big energy of banding together, looking for support. It came up again, openness. openness. So just remember, I know that when one door closes, another opens. Today I trust the universe, I trust myself, I trust life. No matter what has gone before, I have faith that something better is on its way. My willingness to release the past prepares me to accept the many new opportunities opening before me. What did I say? Don't worry, friends. Don't worry about anything. Just because there's someone who's shaking things up doesn't mean that it's totally negative. It's like, as it said, when one door closes, another opens. And it's like shaking things up doesn't necessarily mean that you end up with a mess, you know? Shaking things up means simply, you know, like, for example, I don't know why it comes up, like boiling a potato. Like boiling a potato, if you boil a potato, you see all the foam comes to the surface. And that foam is kind of impurity, you know? So you have to scrape off the foam. It's better not to eat it. So, you know, the potato boils, it gets shaken up, and then it becomes cooked. And then it's like a really good thing that you can use. So this whole presidency with Trump, I want to tell you, is just part of the divine plan. It's a very evident coming out. It's a part of a divine plan, I feel. And it's going to restore some kind of balance of nature, people getting more into nature, into community, taking care of others, taking care of each other. And I feel strongly that it doesn't matter if you're left wing, right wing, if you're black, white, immigrant, or who you are. But I feel it the whole world over that these shakeups of this presidency are going to bring people closer together, actually, than divided. Comes up very, very strongly. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today. If you like the reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.